Hey y'all, it's your girl Chanel J. Back with another video, but this video is gonna be a bit different. Y'all gonna see me here at home in my room, and I just kind of want to let y'all know pretty much how or when I first decided to ask someone for help with trying to find a hair vendor. So I just want to tell y'all the story. It's story time. Okay. So here we go. Let me tell y'all how it even started for me getting the courage to ask somebody for help and then them not helping me. Let me tell you. Okay. So it was in maybe in 2015 or 16, around there somewhere. I was in Houston because I'm from Houston, H-Town, all day long. You know what I'm talking about? And so I was actually working because I worked at a couple salons or whatever. And I was actually working for this salon. I'm not gonna say no names or anything like that, even though I would. But I was working at this salon and I was working under this lady that I, started to admire, and I really liked her or whatever. Now, mind you, before that, I've worked for another lady that was actually a friend of my mom's, my parents and my stepdad, my parents or whatever. And so I had already learned some things from the OG, you know what I'm saying? I was already learning about molding, what products to use and all this to get your real hair, because she worked with natural hair. Like, she is the bomb at doing some real hair. So I had already picked up techniques years prior to that or whatever, and then just learning from my mom and got into cosmetology school, all that blah blah blah. Skip on. I started working for this hair salon, and I basically, she kind of reminded me of the lady that I had previously worked for as her shampoo assistant, but she was like teaching me for real the ropes, y'all. And it's good whenever you can have that person to really take you under their wing and really, teach you something when it comes to the hair industry, because you're not gonna come out of cosmetology school just knowing everything. They teach you the basics, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of learn shit on your own, and you gotta pick up your own way of doing things. So anyway, working for her, I had been there a couple months. I was working for this other salon as well. So I was kind of like a black salon, then I was working at a white salon. We're gonna do it like that. I was an assistant at one, as far as the front desk, at the Caucasian salon, and I had a good time with them. I loved them. They was really good people. And then I worked at a black salon that was very upscale as well. But I was actually doing hair and getting my hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, she started talking about how she was from California, I think California, LA somewhere, and that she knew a lot of people. She even got into telling me that she can kind of help me, getting my music out, because I can also sing. Yes, God bless your girl with talent. Anyway, so she was telling me how she can help me or whatever. So I was like, okay, and I was gonna get in the studio and record something and let her get it out or whatever. So I'm working there doing hair. She teach me about, the products that they have. I'm just learning, blah blah blah. I really started to like this lady. Like, I was starting to look up to her and admire her skills, and I feel like I could learn a lot from her, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, she ended up discussing with me about selling hair, because I did tell her that I wanted to get into selling hair, that I had been researching it, but I just was kind of not giving up, but not knowing where to look, where to start, how to get started, what to do, you know what I'm saying? So I was getting into it then. Before then, I was already looking into it. But when she told me that she had been selling bundles before, she was like, you were probably a kid, or it was 20 years ago or whatever plus years ago that I was selling bundles. They wasn't even just popping in, you know what I'm saying? But now they really popping or whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you mentioned that, and I'm actually trying to get into doing it. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, who I need to look up, how to find vendors, blah blah blah. She claimed she had this vendor that had some bomb ass hair, blah blah blah, right? So I'm thinking, okay, so whenever I was actually ready to try to make an attempt to buy some hair, which was a time after that, I ended up texting her. And I was like, hey, I'm trying to get into selling hair, like I had been mentioned to you before. I think I wouldn't even I don't know if I was even working there anymore by this time, but we still kept in contact, you know. And so when I did ask her, it was through text. I was like, hey, you know, I want to get into selling hair, blah, blah, blah. And I remember when you mentioned to me and told me, you know, stuff, you know, people that you knew connect. She goes on to tell me, okay, she says, I would never forget. We were texting and I asked her. And she goes to say, well, not trying to, you know, I'm not hating or anything like that. That was the first thing she ended up texting, saying that, you know, once I asked her, hey, I want to see if you can help me out, or, you know, let me know who you may have bought hair from, or if you don't want to let me know who it was, if you can tell me how to go about it. So I told her if she didn't want to tell me who she got the hair from, if she can just tell me how she went about it, maybe I could, you know, what to do or whatever, or how to find them or whatever. So let me tell you how people can say some shit to you and it'll get discouraging. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can say something, and if you that weak-minded person, if you that easily, you know, people can get to you that easy, it'll stop you or discouraging you from trying to pursue something that you're really interested in or passionate about, you know? So anyway, she goes to say, well, I ain't trying to be no hater or anything. Don't think I'm hating on you or anything like that. But you know, I can't give you my vendor. You know, that's something that I, you know, once you find or something you hold on to, or when you do, you understand why or something like that. And saying that she wouldn't be able to give it to me. And she was like, and plus, my vendor, my people that I know, they not gonna come off anything unless you got 10 G's. 10 G. So y'all already knew that. That made me mad when she texted that, and I'm like, first of all, you don't know how much money I got. You don't know if somebody's helping me. You don't know if I filed taxes. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if I got a savings account. You don't know what my pockets is like. You don't know anything at all. And I'm just asking you because, again, you no longer sell hair. That was the killer part, y'all. She didn't even sell hair anymore. She didn't sell hair anymore. That's why I felt comfortable to ask her. She didn't sell it no more. So she was just like, you know, she couldn't give it to me. And I was like, wow, okay. I think I responded back to her. I was very upset. And I was like, oh, I didn't think you was going to respond that way. I said, you know, and I didn't think it would be a big deal with me asking you because you don't sell hair anymore. You said this was about 10, 20 years ago when you were selling hair that you don't even sell it anymore. So I didn't think it was a big deal. If you're not selling it, how is it gonna, you know, interfere with your money? So anyway, she goes on to say, you know, that she ain't trying to be no hater, and that they ain't gonna bust down and, you know, or steal me no hair if I don't got 10 G's and all this here shit. So I told her, well, you know what? I know not to ask you nothing anymore, but thank you. And then we just ended that. That really rubbed me the wrong way. So with that being said, that could have, what I'm gonna say is that could have discouraged me. You know, it upset me at one point, and I did. You know, I had to reach out to my mom. I was like, Mom, like, you know, the lady that I was working for, such and such, said this, and I asked her this. So of course, Mama gonna come with the real. Mama gonna be honest. She's like, baby girl, you're younger than, you know, these ladies that you were working for, and, you know, you coming up after them, and you're good at hair. You're really, really good at what you do. You know, you never know. They may see you as competition. They may, you know, be jealous in a way, but, you know, they're not going to give you that information. She said it right off. She was like, some stylists, you know, they're not going to want to share, you know, certain information with people because they don't want people to eat off the same plate, or they may just not want you to know. They may not want to see you grow. They may not want to see you progress and elevate in life. So she's basically letting me know that, you know, she pretty much not surprised it was up, but she wasn't surprised, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't do. And so from that point on, I didn't talk to her no more. I think we had each other as friends and everything on Facebook, but I didn't talk to her because I really felt some type of way, and then I looked up to her in a way, you know, so I was just like, wow, very, very upset that she came off that way. So anyway, y'all, I'm just really telling my story and telling y'all this. If I would have took that really to heart and felt like dang, if I don't have $10,000, I ain't gonna never get no hair. You know, I gotta come off 10,000. That's what this lady told me. I gotta have that amount in order to get hair. That is absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. You don't have to have that much money just to get no damn bundles, just to get no hair, just to start no business. No, you do not. You really don't. Not a hairline online store. Like, no, you don't have to have that much money. Again, basically, when you start off trying to get into whether it's selling clothes, lashes, you know, whatever it may be, sometimes, you know, it's best that we don't ask for help. And then sometimes it's just kind of like you kind of got to know who you're dealing with type of thing, I guess. But yeah, so y'all, that was something for me. I was just like, okay, so, you know, that motivated me even harder. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I went looking for it even more. I stayed on the internet, stayed doing my research, baby. I'm telling you that it is so important to do your research, y'all. So I spent a lot of time researching and trying to find vendors, and I actually came across a few, tried a few, you know, and stuff like that. And I'm in the process of working and launching my own stuff. But it's just like, if I would have let that discourage me, that could have really discouraged me, you know, to not do it. So anybody out there trying to start a business or interested or trying to figure it out, you know, ain't nothing wrong with doing it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do it on your own and you bust your ass and you work hard, when you get to that point, you're gonna be so much more appreciative of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you went through and the steps that you took to get where you are today, and the information that you found on your own without help. It's like, ain't no better feeling. You know what I'm saying? With you doing everything on your own. So basically, that's pretty much my story. And basically, I just want to let some people know out there that's trying to start their business and stuff like that. Do your research, go online, Google as much as possible, read on some things as much as possible to try to figure it out on your own, so that way you won't get upset or have anyone in your ear saying discouraging things to make you not want to, you know, continue on with what you're doing, because people can place their fears upon you. I definitely believe that. And you never know who's jealous of you. You never know, you know. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. She just didn't want to help me, and again, that made me go even harder. That made me like, well, shit, okay, you don't gotta help. We don't gotta talk no more, nothing. You know, that's just really it. So it made me, you know, open my eyes a little bit more, like, damn, like, people can be mean as hell to where they don't want to help another sister. Like, what the hell? And it wasn't going to be taken from her. That was the crazy part. It was not going to be anything taken out of her mouth, her family or whatever, because again, you didn't sell hair anymore. That's why I felt comfortable enough to even ask her or talk to her about it. But again, that was it, y'all. That's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed listening, and I hope y'all learned something from it or took something from it, as far as, you know, go out there, grind, hustle, continue to, you know, work hard and invest in yourself. Don't let things that people say discourage you, you know, not to continue on. Don't let what people, you know, say about you or the things that you're trying to do, you know, make you not want to push forward, because you just never know what can happen if you continue on. You know, you just never know what can happen and where you can be. You can be a millionaire. I'm gonna say about it. Real talk. So yeah. So that was it, y'all. That was my story. I know I keep saying that was it, y'all. That was it, y'all, and I keep talking this shit. Anyway, that was my story. So until next time, I'll be posting some more videos and story times of things that I've experienced in my life. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below if y'all want to see anything. If y'all want to ask me any questions, I'm definitely open. Y'all keep pushing forward. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. All right, my Chanel J Beauties, until my next video, I'm out. I'm done. That's it.